UNESCO ethical message. One of the major tasks to be accomplished in the city is to provide a shelter to every citizen. The right to adequate housing is a human right, enshrined in a number of international standard-setting instruments. Cities in history have been cradles of civilization. The fact that we must focus on the moral aspect of the human experience and the humanization of cities to achieve noble ideas and a promising vision that looks at man before the place to take engineering construction to another dimension, so that we in turn contribute to cultural awareness and the ability to build civilization.
Welcome back, dear viewers. He is a president of National Center of Integrity for Research and Studies, which specializes in the field of integrity and anti-corruption, an economist who holds two master's degree, a master's degree in business administration and a master's degree in economics in the field of the government sector and economics of regulations and public policies. Worked in leadership positions in multiple sectors in real estate, oil and petrochemical sectors. In addition, working in projects with UNDP and UN Habitat. Not to mention, he was a former member of the Kuwait Municipality Council, where he devoted his time for policies making for urban development and governing policies of cities in Kuwait. So let's all welcome your guest and our guest in the studio in Good Morning Kuwait, Mr. Homoud Alenezi, Engineer Homoud Alenezi, President of the National Center of Integrity. Engineer Homoud, it's really a pleasure and honor to have you in Good Morning Kuwait.
Yeah, my pleasure the same, and thank you, Farid, for the introduction.
It's really amazing. We met earlier in last election. That was really amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, and definitely he's also involved in the election, like basically shedding light on how transparent, our election. So what we mean by humanizing cities?
Yeah, actually the concept is new. The urbanist and city designer put attention to the concept of humanizing cities, which put the people first. It's a concept focusing on what's happening not inside the building, it's around the building, people crossing by the building, the experience inside the cities, outside the building. During decades, cars dominate the cities.
That's true.
And especially in Kuwait, we call it a city-dependent city. And the concept of humanizing the city, that putting people first and trying to change the urban design, enhancing the city's facilities in order to encourage people to walk rather than using the car.
So bringing the walking activities more and more than before. So why this concept is needed now?
It's very crucial. First of all, it's bring life to the cities, and also it's giving positive impact to the environment itself and to the health of the people. And we have seen that the need, especially during season like Ramadan season or Eid season or Girga'an, for example, when you see children are walking around the neighborhood. And inshallah the Eid al-Adha is coming, and you will see people going to open spaces for prayer. And you have seen, if the public activity, the outdoor activities in the cities are very live and active, you will feel the Eid better. You will feel the Eid better.
That's true.
And another reason, we found that during the pandemic, for example, when cities are locked down, and so that there is a need that you participate, or your need and activities inside the cities. So this is why now the trend globally that to make the city more people friendly.
That's definitely really good and wise reason, and concept also. But isn't that also decreasing the carbon dioxide that coming from the cars, the pollution, the air pollution, make it sustainable?
Definitely.
Environmental?
If you increase the human activities, and actually, if we talk about how we will do that, in order, if we do the standard to make our cities more humanized, definitely you will decrease the carbon dioxide in city.
Yes.
And there is so many ways we can talk in details about how we do that.
Absolutely. Yes. So how, that's my next question, how to implement this concept in our current cities?
So many things. First of all, we have to make the walking
sidewalks?
Walking around the cities has to be, first of all, safe from traffic, safe from crime, and safe from the weather conditions. And
monitored,
and especially for vulnerable group, people with weakness like children, disabilities, and elderly, they have to walk in safe inside the cities.
Exactly.
And you will see that, for example, if you go to pray every day, we need to make sure that there is like smooth sidewalks, smooth paths, and also convenient, also so that we can walk safely to the nearby attraction, rather.
For example, having some chairs every.
Of course, seats. Seats is very important. Lights also.
Lights,
and handrail.
Okay.
Actually, all these kind of convenience and safe.
And also monitored, because some cities, when you have let's say the walking area, sometimes it's in the dark areas, so we need also something monitored in case.
All of these things has to be studied, and also and I'm encouraging municipality that to adopt the concept of management of the cities.
Okay.
That we need some kind of working station, monitoring station.
That's true.
In order to monitor and to see the. Beside that, also, the walking to the nearby attraction has to be interesting. So it has to be worth the walk.
That's true.
So that the attraction around you, it has to be worth walking to. So we're talking about walking stations, schools, parks, and also we call it third place. The concept of third place is a new concept. The third place is not your home, and not your work.
Exactly. So
because the home is the first place.
That's beautiful.
Your work and your school is the second place. So now the urbanists are focusing on the third place, where people gather and we have walk,
so
and
basically
also
gathering and doing some activity.
Some activity like park is a third place. Public libraries, shopping mall, retail,
malls, cafes,
and all these. We need also to focus on this third place, because these third places make the walking experience is more attractive. And as much as we enhance the experience of walk, people will choose to walk rather than driving.
That's true. But I don't know. I think there is the temperature of our weather. That's something I think becomes an obstacle, or it's we can overcome that obstacle.
Actually, it's a bit challenge, but still, there is hot cities succeeded into
really.
Of course. You are talking about sheds, and you are talking about landscape and green areas. And guess what? And if you have intensive green areas and intensive park, the temperature is lower at these parks. And if you
that's true. If you create more greenery, definitely you'll have.
And besides, even summertime, still you have the night.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
And you need to have like what kind of activity it can be done during night. I think still there is a lot of opportunities into doing developing and for humanizing city, even in hot areas.
So what about new cities that will be developed soon? Like for example, you have Al-Matla city coming. It's really big one, and we had Sabah Al-Ahmed city. And so what do you think, engineer?
I think it's a great opportunities. To think about humanizing the cities during the early design stage. And actually, we have seen Matla cities, Jaber Al-Ahmed city, we have seen some weakness actually in terms of walkability, in terms of humanizing the cities. We have seen some weakness in the design. I hope that
do some correction.
Correction has to be done. يعني I have seen I have some clinic in Jabir Al-Ahmed. There is no gate for walk. For pedestrian, there is no gate for pedestrian. It's only ramp for cars. So you will see that that the right of pedestrians are not
matched. For example, we can see now on the monitor, if you can see your monitor,
yes.
Engineer Homoud.
Yes, this is this kind of correction. You see that what we do in that, we redesign the street again.
Amazing.
To make more spaces for crosswalk, sidewalk.
For pedestrians.
And also for...
So people go walking. And it's beautiful. You remember in Fad Salm Street in Salmiya during February festivals. Salim Barak, sorry, Salim Barak Street. When they closed it, it's beautiful to see people pouring, in the streets. So everybody loves to walk.
We have seen this kind of correction in so many cities in Spain, in US, and UK. That they are closing street and converting the whole street into pedestrian rights only.
And basically putting some public parking outside the city or in certain areas of the city?
I have an idea that actually, if you talk about public park, I think we need to remove all the walls of the public park.
Okay.
And remove all the fences of the public park. And let the park merge with the cities.
Okay.
Okay. This also will enhance the city from humanizing point of view. If you put the park inside a wall, you're blocking.
Exactly.
Good sightseeing.
But the question is, Engineer Homoud, okay, you're coming from your work, definitely with your car. Where are you going to park?
Yeah,
that's one issue.
This has to be designed. First of all, we need to encourage transit, public transit.
Okay, I see.
There is so many solutions of public transit, metros and these kind of things. Trams.
So basically, you're saying we try to minimize our possessions of cars and try to use the public transport.
Yes, this is a very good aspect of this, and this will help a lot if you think about public transport, and it's kind of high tech.
I think we need to try to educate and change in the culture, because I know Kuwaitis love their cars.
That's true. Yeah. I think if you focus on the experience, that we need to encourage people to choose to walk.
Okay, I see.
Okay. You cannot force them to choose to walk, but if there is a lot of attraction around, if the experience
they will go
and they will choose to walk.
So what is the economics impact of a humanizing city? So what's the consequences?
Of course, now what we are doing, we are increasing the density on streets.
Okay.
And also we are doing something called mixed use.
Yeah.
That you mix use the residential with the retail business. And this kind of enhancing environment, if you put cafes and small this also will boost the economy in the local level, inside your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And if every neighborhood,
for example, like those food cars and stuff like that, for example.
That will help a lot.
That's one example.
Yeah, that's one example. And if people go to the street, they will choose to buy, and they will enjoy their experience, and they will spend more. So this is of course will have a positive impact on the economy.
That's amazing, Engineer Homoud. We would like to go on and on, but unfortunately we are out of time. Engineer Homoud, you have last message you want to address the viewers through this project?
I think first of all I would like to thank Good Morning Kuwait program for this interview, and to advocate about this concept. Inshallah, we'll meet again.
Absolutely, definitely. That was our guest, Homoud Alenezi, President of National Center of Integrity. Thank you very much. Dear viewers, the China Culture Center in Kuwait to attend the Chinese Cultural Experience Day. As we know, the China Culture Center in Kuwait is the first of its kind in the Gulf region. It serves as an important window for our foreign friends to understand and experience the diversity of the Chinese culture. So to this end, this center has worked to carry out a variety of cultural exchange activities, including Chinese language training, photo exhibitions, tea art performance and demonstration of Tai Chi. The event that was covered to enjoy a wonderful song and dance performance staged by performers from Xinjiang, a region known as an ocean of a song and dance. Let us see this great report with and about our colleague, our colleague Hajar.